Hello everyone and welcome to Project Overpowered. I hope you guys enjoy episode 1. Here we are back in the skies, but this time around we are on a very beginner friendly pack, and if you've never played modded Skyblocks, I recommend starting here on Project Overpowered. There's a great questing system set up in the pack, especially if it's your first time through, and this is just a fun, enjoyable pack to sit down and relax with, since you're probably going to become overpowered within a few hours of playtime. Let's see how long it takes us, and let's get into it. Alright, so I hope you guys enjoyed that little intro that future editor me did. I hope it wasn't that difficult to do. Probably really easy. It wasn't that tedious and hard. But anyways, let's get started into Project Overpowered. This is another Skyblock series that we're going to be doing. It is very similar to the other ones, except it's actually on a very, very old Minecraft version. I think it's on 1.12.2. I'm not sure why, because I think this is a very new pack that just got released like last year. But it's essentially like all the ones we've done in the past, like all the mods 9, like Sky Factory. It has a bunch of quests, which we're not going to really look through everything. It's just kind of the basics and stuff like that. There are differences, of course, but essentially this is just kind of the guide. We'll look through this later when we need to. But let's actually get started into this. Oh my god, I already had to start over. I don't think there's an extra tree and I didn't get one. Oh no. Alright, so attempt number 2. Maybe we'll be a little more careful about grabbing a sapling this time around. I don't know how I didn't grab one, but let's just, yeah, we'll just start this again. Hopefully we don't mess this one up. Oh, thank god. Okay, we already got one. Great. And there is a vein miner, so we're gonna just vein mine all the way down. It just doesn't have an indicator. It's not like it's not FTB Ultra mine, so it looks a little different, but that's perfectly fine. Why is this stuck here? Oh no. Okay, so now with extra saplings, we can do the typical vanilla stuff, or not vanilla, but like Skyblock stuff to actually start getting more wood and completing these quests, because we're not able to get the EMC tablet until a little bit farther down the quest line. So that's probably going to be today's goal, is just getting to that point. It is at the end of this line of things. It's very simple. There shouldn't be too much of a difficulty doing this stuff. Just getting seared bricks might be an annoyance, but that actually looks simpler of a recipe, so it shouldn't take that long. But yeah, we'll get there hopefully today. This will be our end goal of day 1, because it would be nice to start getting into the EMC stuff already. Also, why am I not giving it the particles? Please, work. First quest is done. We got collecting wood. We get these SBC points, which are used for shops later on. We can use these for anything in these points. I'm not even sure what these are. Contains bonsai pots from 1 to 2. Okay, that'd be great, actually. So we can get a chest and start auto-getting wood. That'd be nice. And then there's chickens and things like that we can buy with EMC. And I think all of this is EMC stuff, so we can do this. On the left side, you can change for EMC. On the right, we exchange with the SBC, these currency things. So we can see what crates drop, and we can see what machine things do, but we'll work with that later. For now, oh my god, that is loud. We're gonna just start going through the quest line normally. And I think, as I read a second ago, is that there's no regular tools that work. You have to use Tinker's Construct stuff. So that's gonna be that first for a long time. Making Tinker's Construct stuff is very, very outdated. It's been a long time since we've actually had to do that, so I'm very excited to actually mess with it. But let's start making the island look a little nicer, and let's just start playing the game. So one of the first things that we have to do is, like in all the mods 9, is actually get stone from the grass, which I don't think we're going to be needing to get our auto clicker here, but it should be perfectly fine to get started. We just need a little bit of stone to kind of, start the pack up. And how do I actually, there we go, I wasn't collecting. And so we're just getting pebbles, which are going to make into cobblestone, which, this should be the normal Minecraft way of doing things, or at least in this vanilla sense, right? So we just got to make a furnace for this quest really fast. So with that quest done, we move on to the last thing we need to do, which is the Tinker Stations. We need to make the part builder, the pattern chest, and the tool station, everything to actually get started into Tinker's Construct, and then we can actually start moving into what we need to do for this pack specifically. And there we go. That is all our Tinker's Construct stuff. Now we just gotta find a place to put it down, and then we can make our first tool, the crushing hammer. At least in this order, this makes a lot of sense. So we're gonna be doing this. We need actual regular stone, so we need to find a place for our furnace as well as all these Tinker's things. Let me start organizing some stuff and start putting things down. Okay, so here is our first main tool that we're going to be using in this pack. It's just going to be a small hammer that makes stone dust. So it's just craft a cobblestone with a hammer, and this one is craft a plank with a hammer to get wood and stone dust, which is what we can use to make more dirt. So that'll be a very simple recipe. We have this thing. I don't know if it has a durability. It probably does, because it's really simple, but yeah, that's how we're going to start really getting into this pack, and I'm going to just keep collecting resources, and we can keep going with this. It's already getting to the end of day 1. Okay, completing the next 2 quests, we got the stone dust and the wooden dust, and now we can make our first dirt. So that is the quest that we need to finish off really quickly. So you just craft it like this, like that, and then I just need to go grab the dirt and mark it in here, and then there's our first piece of dirt. So eventually we'll be able to EMC these things. This is going to be very obsolete very fast, but dust is essential for progress. Yeah, so this is dirt dust. We just need to do the same thing we're doing right now, but with dirt instead, which which will move us onto the quest line, moving us into the next thing, which will give us our Philosopher's Stone. All right, we just have to make it, so it's just going to cost a little bit of dirt, which, just to make this process a little easier, I don't want this here, and there is a floor beneath it, so I'm going to just grab out all of the dirt that's here, except for the one in the middle. Actually, I'll just grab them all out, except for that one, which I guess it's still marked as something different. And then we can grab 3 here and make our dirt dust, making that together into our first Philosopher's Stone. This is the beginning of EMC. Kinda. Not really. We're almost there, but we'll get there today, at least. So of course this has uses in the crafting grid as well as in the real world, but this is mainly going to be used to make our transmutation tablet, which we'll be getting to later, which we need diamonds, iron, and gold before we make this point, so that's where we need to be. And then to make the actual transmutation, or well, there's the tail. Then to make the tablet, we need dark matter, which a little bit later, but we'll get there. Hopefully, at least to this part today. It shouldn't be taking that long. And then from there, it's going to really ramp up, so it shouldn't be too much of a worry. Oops. So our first major quest is to get clay, and from this, we need to make it with dirt dust and stone dust. So we just need a little bit more dirt, as well as a little bit more stone. So it's a good thing that we have quite a lot of dirt. So I'm going to just make it all into this, and we're going to make all our cobblestone as well into the dust, because it's kind of easy to do that. And then we're going to make some clay. So from there, we need to move on to what we need to make next. So we need to move into the mining dimensions, and this shouldn't be too difficult. I actually have this in my Vanilla Plus playthrough, and I have yet to even touch these because I haven't had a need. Oh my god, there's extra utility stuff. I haven't seen this in ages. Okay, anyways, we're going to be making this, which is clay dust and just some stone, any stone, and then the Philosopher's Stone should make the mining and multi-tool, which has a durability to it. And we probably want to make these portal frames because they'll be infinite. It's just going to be a little bit more. But of course, we probably want to just move into whatever we need to get first. So iron would be great. Moving into the mining dimension, either of these. This is probably the one we're going to go for. We can also get some hoppers to start doing some stuff. So we can actually really quickly use some features that are in this specifically. So there's a bonsai lottery crate. It costs 5 to get any bonsai pot from tier. There's a bunch of other ones, but I think right now we're going to go with the bonsai one because it probably will give us something useful to just have. So I'm going to submit 5, get our bonsai pot, grab it. That is actually not what I thought it was going to give us. I thought it was going to give us a bonsai pot. This is a dark matter flower power bonsai pot. This will start increasing our EMC, which is great to have now, but that's not what I thought it was. Hold on. I thought it was going to give me this, not this. I wanted these. Okay, so this just drops these flower powers. I thought you could get this from there. I guess that's not the case. I'll have to make those then. Never mind. I misunderstood, but that's fine. It's going to be sitting there and gaining EMC for us, which is what we're going to do much later, but for right now it's okay. We'll just continue on what we're doing right now. So moving on back to the quest. So the first thing we'll be doing is actually making our tool parts that we need to make our Tinker's Construct stuff, because that's kind of the only way to do things around here. We need to be making it with Tinker's tools. Everything else is kind of locked off in progression, so we need to make ourselves regular stone tools but in the Tinker's menu, because everything else is like a really bad durability. So this is what we have to go with. So with our first pickaxe, and also our first axe, well, we have that already, but with the first pickaxe we can move into the mining dimension a little easier. We'll have a better time of it. We should probably also maybe make a sword. The mining dimension might be a solid thing. I'm not 100% sure how these exactly work. So to make the first thing, the mining dimension tool, we need clay dust, stone, and the Philosopher's Stone. So we just need to make a little bit more of this and also get enough clay dust, which I assume is like this, which means we need more clay because we need one more. Okay, so now with all the materials that we have the mining dimension multi-tool. So this should allow us to actually move in to the mining dimension, which I guess, how does this work? I don't know how to use this. To use, oh, this is the tool to use to ignite the mining dimension. I still have to make the portal frames. So let's also do that. I thought it was just like a handheld and it eventually died. No, we need more stuff. So we need more clay and more stone, which is fine. We'll just make a bunch of this, and we actually need quite a lot more clay. So we'll be making more clay. So as you can see, just to speed things up a little bit, we're going to be using our auto clicker because this is going to take quite a while. I just want to run through it really fast. So we're just going to do this for a little bit, and we should have more than enough stone to get started because it's going to take a while to do this by hand. All right, I think that's enough cobble to actually get started. It should be fine. So let's start making the rest of the clay stuff, and we'll get started back when we make the final bits of the portal frame. I assume it's just the same size as the other one, so it shouldn't take too long. It actually is also asking for 10, so yeah, that's about it. Okay, so with more than enough to actually start moving into the mining dimension, let's start putting these blocks down. I think it's kind of taken into account that it's just not going to use every block, so that's why it gave me 10, but I have 2 extra, so I'm going to put them down like that, and then we're going to put them in like normal, and we just need to finish up this portal, and it should be fine. I should have everything I need to do this. I've just got to actually block out these corners. So the portal is set up. This is our first mining dimension, and that's great. And actually my skin's working. It wasn't working last time. I don't know what the issue was, but it just started functioning. But anyways, let's do something really quickly because I'm gonna forget and mess this up. Can I? Oh, never mind. It's just go in instantly. Great. Oh, I wasn't expecting this. I was expecting not this. Let me put a marker here. Okay, there's our portal. I'm gonna go look around because I think this is said to have been a mining dimension. I think the goal here is to actually go, yeah, find ores and clays, and there should be it. The end. Oh my god, the end portal should also be in here when we get to that point. But for now, all we gotta do is actually just start digging around. So I'm probably gonna make the hole here somewhere. I don't have a lot of stuff, so there's also like infinite dirt, which is great. It's perfectly fine. But let's go mine something because I need materials and I need ores and things. And also there probably will be mobs, so I'm hoping not to die here. I should probably get a shovel. Oh, never mind. We've hit stone, I think. This is clay? Clay ore. Oh my god, I got so lucky. Okay, well, I see iron down there. I'm gonna try and find a way around. I'm gonna just keep going down. This should be fine. It is dark. I don't have any torches or nothing, so this is gonna be a little dangerous. I do actually wonder if there are any enemies in here. I haven't seen anything yet. I don't see anything on the map either, but I don't know if it would show up. Also, I think I'm gonna turn off clouds. They're just in the way. Okay, so what we're here for is iron and gold and actually diamonds as well. We need to get iron to go smelt in the smeltery. And do we need it for the smeltery? No. Iron for days. Monster hunter. Oh, there are mobs somewhere. So we just need to go collect a little bit of iron. If I can go find some coal in here, that would be great. There's coal right there. Perfect. Okay, I can make torches now. I feel a little better with this. Oh, there's coal everywhere. I just was really blind. And there should be enemies, so I'm a little worried. Well, actually, maybe there just are enemies in the overworld. This might actually just be a mining dimension. We might be okay and safe to just kind of wander around whenever we want to. Now, one thing I do want to check is we cannot, in fact, do that. That's why I brought this, just in case, so I can repair my tool, because I knew this would happen at some point. So let's grab everything we can, and then we'll head back home, because, yeah, we should be doing that quite soon. Okay, I think we have a sufficient amount of stuff. I think it's just time to get out of here. Let's head home and start working on the smeltery. It shouldn't take us too long to get that done, because it's quite a simple process. It's just kind of getting it through. It's just going to be a little bit of grindy thing, because we're gonna really need to get that grout, and it's going to take quite a lot of resources. Other than that, it's really easy to set up, so let's just get out of here. Okay, so we are back home with quite a lot of stuff. I'm going to be smelting a little bit of the iron in case we need it for that reason, but I'm going to put everything else away. So the next thing in the quest line is we'll get some iron. Of course, that'll give us some basic stuff. But the next thing we want to make is our seared stuff, our seared furnaces and controllers and things. So we need to make quite a lot of grout, which is a bunch of dirt, a bunch of wood, and a bunch of stone. So what we really need to do right now is actually just make more furnaces and probably go back to the mining dimension and make, just go mine out all that stone, but with my bare hands, because that'll probably be the easiest way to get some of those materials right now. Or dirt, not stone. Did I say stone? I genuinely have no clue. All right, we got some iron. Okay, so since this is going to need some stone, put it in there, put it in there. Okay, so something we did really quickly, which actually, oh my god, that's going quite fast, is we made our first bonsai pot, which is going to be auto-exporting wood from this thing right here, which is actually, it's going really well. That's going quite fast. I think for most botany pot mods, they don't go that fast. I guess it's bonsai trees. It's a little different, but oh my god, that's quick. So that's a good thing to automate something this early on. I'm actually really excited to have this set up because now I don't have to worry about wood as much. So let's see what the first harvest is going to give us. Hopefully, oh, it's not automatic yet. I actually have to harvest these with my axe. Yes, with my axe. I need to actually put some hoppers on these. So for now, they gave me 3 wood, some leaves, and probably some saplings, which it's something to start with, but you know, we'll get more later. And once it's automated, it'll be really easy. So we're making the process of making more of these things. I want to make more of these bonsai pots, and as well as more of the, oh, actually we can make wooden hoppers. Wait, let's do that. Let me do that first because I'm gonna forget. Wooden hoppers are coming first. So to make these, since I'm making 2 of these already, we're gonna make 2 chests. And then the same way we make a hopper, it's the same thing. It's just made out of wood and it's a lot cheaper. So all we gotta do is kind of put this down here, grab this in here, and then we can make hopping botany pots, which make this a really simple and easy process. So now we just gotta put the dirt back in, put the saplings back in, and they will automatically grow and export into this chest, which will make this quite easy actually. It's gonna be great. Well, I mean, once we have a lot of like EMCable stuff and EMC things, it'll be very easy to automate all of this, but you know, we're fine for now. But moving on, we still need to make the seared stuff, so the grout. So we're gonna make a bunch of this in bulk. So that's why I'm smelting stone right now, because we're gonna need quite a lot. So this is smelting in here. I need more cobblestone to go in there, so we'll get more later. And then we're making more of this clay stuff to make botany pots, but I need to go get more stone. I don't have a lot on me. I just need to go mine out some. Since we finally have access to the mining dimension, it's gonna be quite easy to get to this stuff. So we're just gonna go collect more. So I'm gonna go resource gathering, and I'll see you once we get a little bit farther in this progress, or once we actually get it, completely done. It's gonna take a little while. Oh my god. I didn't know this was in here. Oh, I'm so excited. I've been missing this version of Tinker's Construct where you can level up tools for the longest time. Because as you use it, it gets better and better. And it's so nice because it gives you certain skills, it gives you certain things, just kind of like as you use the tool, which is really nice. I wish Tinker's Construct still did this. I haven't seen this in a mod pack in a very, very long time. But it's nice to see it back again because, oh my god, it was so fun. Because you would just keep using it and it would get stronger and it would get better. You'd be able to apply more things. And it would just give you random abilities that were just on there, which was so nice. Oh, I'm so excited to actually mess with this more. But all I'm going to be doing is getting a bunch of stone, so this is going to be a very level up process for this tool. I just need to keep doing this. The only bad thing is that so far we don't have any renewable food. Not really, at least. We haven't planted anything. So I need to go work on that. That poisons me. That's not good. Okay, well, with that, I think I'm going to head back out. Hopefully we'll be fine and not die to this poison. Okay, great. We're good. I just need to get home now. We've made quite a lot of grout. I didn't realize that this recipe gave you 16. It's really, really nice. So this might not be as grand as I thought. I might actually not need all of this stuff that I'm making currently. But what we're going to do now is actually put the grout into the furnaces and start smelting them because we just need this to go a little quickly. And we do have more furnaces to put down. So I'm actually going to stack a few more just up here. At least a few because I don't want this to go quicker. It's just going to take too long. I wish I could speed these things up, but that's fine. Okay, so one of the recipes calls for glass. So this is, I think, the only way right now to get sand is by right-clicking dirt with a philosopher's stone. I'm glad I was right on that. And all we're going to do is kind of put it in here and get ourselves our piece of glass that we need. And I'm going to spread this back into some of the other things because I don't think we're going to need this much seared bricks to start out with. It should be fine for now. But with this one piece of glass, this should finish off our recipes that we need to make here. And oh my god, it's the old glass texture. It's so crazy to see. Okay, that is everything, I think. Oh, we actually need this pickaxe clay head part. So what we need to do is actually make the smeltery. So to actually make it function, yeah, we have everything I think we need. So what we're gonna do is put in another layer here so we can put the controller and stuff on this end. The controller will go here in the middle like it usually does, or at least when I make this it usually goes there. The tank goes on the side, and I mean this can be moved around as any formation that you want, but we're gonna make a kind of small one just so we can get this done quickly, and then we'll expand it later because that'll be interesting to do. But yeah, so then we're gonna do that, and then it's just 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 9, and then from there we just need to fill around the edges, which means we need more seared bricks or probably more drains and things because we're going to use them. So this drain and stuff like that will go on the end here. So what it's going to do is just sit here. It's going to drain out for these casting tables and the casting basin. So right here I'm going to put one just so when we put the drain down it'll go into this thing. There's our drain, and then we just need to grab one more and put it here. But we don't need that particularly yet. It should be fine. And we're going to actually put this in here, not that, this, because we're going to use it in a second for that reason. So that should be fine. All we got to do is actually close off this area, go find lava, and then that should be the end of this smeared, this smeltery stuff. It shouldn't take too long to get all that done. So let me just fill in the rest with what I have, and then we'll work on something else because we need to actually get that lava and stuff. Okay, so with that, the smeltery is actually done. It's completely covered around. You could use any block for this as long as it's a part of the smeltery controllers and stuff like that. As long as it is a seared brick, it should function. Usually it tells you if it does or not. So the controllers here, it's openable. You can put things in here. It's just not going to do anything because there's no fuel, which is lava. So we need to go find a lot of that. So for right now, all I'm going to do is kind of just fill out with the tools that I have and the things that I have currently just to cover up those gaps, and then we should be fine. And we're going to move on to what we need to actually do here. All right, so back in the mining dimension, we are here to actually go get some lava because we need to fuel the smeltery. It's just that's the fuel source that it actually uses. So here we are just trying to find a little bit, and I think I saw a little bit behind me. I just need to repair this. My pickaxe is about to break again, but there should be some lava right around here. I just don't know what level. It might be below me. I'm not 100% sure, but we're either above it or right below it. So those are emeralds. I want those. Can I grab these actually? These are, nope, I need more. Never mind. Where's the lava? Oh, I think we're getting close. I think I can actually kind of hear it now. I just don't know where. Sounds like it's this way. Oh, there we go. Oh, it's right below us. Oh, it's a lot farther than I thought it was going to be. Wow. Okay. We got to go a little bit farther down then. Whoa. Okay. So, okay. Is that water? No, this isn't water. This is basalt. Okay. It's a good thing that we bought a few buckets with us. That means we're going to have to toss some stuff stuff. Goodbye, and goodbye. All right, so now we can grab what we need. We probably just need like 3 for now, and we can leave this here. We can get back to it whenever we need to. There's a little bit left. It's not like it's a major amount, so it should be fine. It's not like super worth coming back, especially since we'll probably find a little bit more. Yeah, there's more of it, or just around the corner. So all we gotta do is actually head back up. So I am gonna vein mine. Oh, there we go. We got a little bit of an upgrade on this thing. So now it is a custom pickaxe. I don't know. I don't remember exactly what these level ups do. I know they made the tool better. I think they give them like extra slots for other things, which is nice. But for now, I guess it's not much of a worry, unless it started giving us skills and stuff, which would be really good to have, like you know, like an auto heal or something. But I guess I think that auto heal actually does it in the sun, so it doesn't really matter for us right now. And it's cobblestone, so it's not that bad. But once we start getting into the more expensive tools that are really annoying to repair, then it's an issue. That would be really nice to have on those, or just a really high durability. Okay, so back home, we can finally use these lava buckets we collected, which means we can actually start using this machine. And the thing that it wants us to really do first is to make this clay cast. So we need to make some molten clay. Good news is that we should have a little bit of clay left somewhere. Yeah, we do actually have clay left here. So I don't know exactly how. I'm gonna put 3. I'm gonna put 2 in there. I don't know what the conversion rate is. What does it look like? 1 ingot is 1 ingot. What does this need? 2 ingots. Okay, great. That should be fine. So then this should smelt down and then should go into here. And then all we can do is drop it into this and it'll make our cast for us, or at least the first one that we need. And then we can already make our first part of the iron pick, because that's essentially what we need to do. I think that's why it's telling us to make this, because we can actually start smelting. I think we can use this cast 1 time to make iron with it. So all we gotta do is actually, and what I'm gonna do as well is see how expensive the pickaxe head is. It's 2. I'm gonna take 2 ore. I'm gonna toss it into the smeltery, and then we're gonna also smelt that into this pickaxe head. It should be equivalent unless it duplicates. I don't remember how Tinker's Construct worked. It's been a while since I've really checked this. But there's our first cast, and then we're gonna make our tool part head from that. Or yeah, the actual iron head, so we can start mining better materials and things. So it should be good. Now we just gotta wait. All right, and it does duplicate into 2. So I mean, this is pre iron being different. So you still smelt the ore. So it goes from 2 ore to 4 ingots instead of just 2 ingots. So I have extra in there right now. So I'll probably just have to dump it at some point in case I need to put something in here, because I don't want it to combine with another ore that I put in there. But now we have our iron pickaxe head, which is the first thing that we need for this. So all we're gonna do as well is make our rest of our materials out of stone and wood, because usually those are the better materials to do the sticks. And I guess the binding could be iron, but for now it's like it doesn't really matter that much. So putting them all in, this is an iron pickaxe with a mining level of diamond. So let's make our pick right now. So now moving on from getting rid of that pick, we can move on to getting higher tier materials, which is great. All we gotta do is go and get what we can. And we need just, what I'm gonna do as well, actually, while I'm gone, is put some iron in there, just because I want to smelt it all into some ores. So it's not going to hold a lot. We need to make more of this, but hopefully at a certain point when we get the EMC, that'll be easier and we can worry about it then. For right now, I think it's fine. I'm going to just clear my inventory and we're going to actually head back into the mining dimension and see what we can go find, because I would like to go get just 2 gold and 2 diamonds, and then from there we should be able to make our transmutation tablet. We'll have everything else we need, so it's not too bad it's not too much of a worry. We just gotta actually go do it. It shouldn't take too long, hopefully. We just gotta actually get to diamond mining level and things like that. So let's head back. Hopefully we have everything we need on us, and let's go mining for a little bit, and hopefully really quickly we'll come back and make that final thing and then probably end off the episode here. Oh, it looks like we're actually finally running into enemies. That's good, but also not. I'm not prepared. I don't have any armor or anything. I need to be really careful here. I don't want to die. It would be kind of nice if I could avoid it, but I hear a spider somewhere, and I think this is supposed to be kind of a peaceful world here, but I just saw a mine shaft behind me, so it's probably spawning from that spider spawner, if I had to take a guess. Now, I have the gold that I need. All I needed to do is find 2 diamonds, and we're good to go back and make our transmutation table. So hopefully around here there'll be some. I don't know. I haven't seen anything yet. I think this is exactly where we were a second ago, so I'm gonna just wander around for a little while. Also, with the upgraded tool, I believe, yes, it uses the main tool, or I guess probably the most expensive thing in the pickaxe, or the tool that you're repairing. So for this one, it's iron. So all I'm going to do is kind of do that. And this also has an EMC value, so this is going to be quite easy of a pack. It's kind of meant to be an easy thing. It's just, you know, we're going to just have fun with it, probably do some building once we have the actual things unlocked, because it'll be interesting stuff. It'll be something to do as well during the year that's not going to take too much time out of my day. So I'm excited to continue with this, but let's keep looking around. We're almost there. We just need still the the 2 diamonds. But we should get them soon if we go in the right directions, hopefully. There we go. We found some diamonds, finally. Oh my god, that took way too long. Oh no, I don't have enough cards to... Oh no. Do I have enough food? Oh, that's not good. I don't have food. Well, we found diamonds, though. I don't think we'll die, right? That's not food, is it? This is not food, in fact. Okay, we're gonna just grab the diamonds and get out of here, because I just need this many. Let's start heading out to the exit in case we do end up dying. We're at half a heart. This is great. This is gonna go well. We just need to get out of here safely, and it'll be fine. As long as we don't die above the lava, we're good. Okay, so now we should have everything to make our transmutation table. It won't be as useful as the tablet, but we're really close to getting that. So I just need to grab a little bit more iron, which I used a lot of it, so I got a little bit more out of here. So we just made them into blocks. And from there, we can make our transmutation table. And all I'm going to do is plop it down right here for now. And we can start occupying everything into here. Everything we have, I'm going to just kind of throw whatever we can put in there. Because I would like to, to mark everything off. Oh my god, it's so nice. Okay, we're going to just take that with us. So just to clear our inventories and things like that, I'm going to kind of just take out a lot of this stuff. The wood is just like an infinite source for right now. But everything else I'm going to mark out and it should be good. I just need to put it all away. Let me do this really quickly on my own and then we'll continue and end the episode off. All right, so now we have everything in here so we can start collecting things out of here. We already have like 1,000,000 EMC too because this thing has been running for a while. So now we have some food to just take out whenever we need to. This is the start of Project Overpowered. It is going really, really well. I'm so excited to keep going. But let's look at everything really quickly, see what we have, see what we need to mark. And yeah, let's continue with the quest book for a little bit longer and we'll end off today's episode. Oh, we can actually... Oh, we can get... After 50,000 EMC, we can get this thing, which actually, now that you have EMC to work with, continue the quest lines. We've had EMC working for a while because I accidentally bought something I didn't mean to. So we'll continue with more of these things later because of course there's some good stuff in here. But now we can move on to our next quest books. So we can go to the stars quest book. We can go to the utilities, so like getting the repair talisman, which is something that I completely forgot about for a hot second. I'm glad it gives it to me. I don't know if it affects these tools. I'm gonna go ahead and say no, but I'll leave it there. I'll leave it on just in case. I'm beginning with the alchemy. It gives us a bag right off the bat. Oh my god, we have a new backpack already. And then moving on, it gives us matters and bonsai, flower bonsais. So we just need to go through the Eternity's Field because we can make these things, of course. But it's just a little hard to actually go through it. Let me clear this out because there's nothing in here that I need anymore. I want to make the tablet, but that's still much later. But there's nothing in there we need to do. So we'll just move into making a lot of these things. And we probably don't actually have to go into some of this stuff, but I will try and do my best and get to whatever we need. Does have project expansion. So it has all the EMC links. It has these power flowers, and it also has, you know, all these extra stuff like armors and red matter tools and things like that. So we'll go into it all later. And of course, there's other quest lines that we'll probably move into later. It's just for now, EMC is the main thing. So our main goal right now is gonna be collecting as much as we can. So the other thing we probably also want to check out is the shop because we can get more of these bonsai lottery crates. It might be good to get some just for right now. I'm gonna get one more actually, and then from there we can move on to actually getting something else because it might be more beneficial to get like things like chickens and animals, like because I think the main ore system is made around the ore chickens. So we have logs and sand and things like that, things that are in here for the chickens. This is like our main source of all our materials going forward and crafting and getting these things. So we just need to start doing a lot of chicken stuff like it used to be in, what was it, Sky Factory, like 3 or something? I don't remember, like maybe like 2.5. I can't remember. I know I played it in the past though. But we also got this flower power right here. So we have 2 of them running. We have quite a lot of EMC coming in per second. So the first thing we can do and actually get started into everything is, oh, actually I think it used our philosopher's stone. I think we need to make another one. Oops, that is like the only time it has ever done that. We just need to make more with some dirt, which is great. I'm glad it's really cheap. I didn't even realize I was gonna do that. But the only thing we can do is also mark it and then keep it in here so we can make more later. But it's also really cheap. So the only thing we're gonna do right now is start marking out some other stuff. Oh no, it was in here. I didn't see it. Never mind. We're gonna put that back, put it in there. So what we're gonna do is use our coal and make some alchemical coal. And then we're gonna go mark said alchemical coal and take out as much as we can. And then do that a bunch of times because this is the main system going forward of upgrading stuff. So all I'm gonna do is keep doing this. It's gonna be great. So this turns into Eternius fuel, and then this is going to turn into, Eternius fuel is going to turn into the next thing, I think, if you just keep going, or is Eternius fuel the end? Oh, Eternius fuel, I think, is actually the end here. So making this with Philosopher's Stone doesn't do anything anymore. Okay, so now that we got that done, what it's going to want us to do is start making dark matter as well as these flower powers that we've been getting from the thing. And then we can, of course, get to the Watch of Flowing Time, which will completely break everything going forward. What is clay matter? This is new. This is far farther than fading? What is this? This is very new. I've never seen this specific matter before, but okay. I guess it's probably just been exchanged going forward. But now, yeah, we have options to do a bunch of stuff. So dark matter is another thing that we want to finish soon, which is just dark matter around a block of diamond, which means that we just need to get out diamonds from here and then, you know, really quickly make this, and get our Eternius fuel, which we can get a bunch of. And then all we're going to do is kind of wrap it around, put our blocks of diamond in there, and then do that. And we actually probably want to mark blocks of diamond because that would probably be a little more useful. We ever need to do this again, so there's marking it. And then there go the diamonds, there goes the dark matter. And all we got to do to get to the transmutation tablet is, do we have stone in here actually just yet? No, we don't. I need to mark it. So there we go. All we got to do is actually take out a bunch of dark matter, and then we're going to just make some blocks out of it, which is great. It's going to keep going. So now we need 4 of these, and then some stone, and then of course the transmutation table, which we can't really duplicate unless we just make another one, which we could of course make another one now. So I guess I better just make one so we can mark it in here. Okay, so there's our backup transmutation table. Now I can make these wherever I want to. I'm also going to mark that because it's also really good. That should be marked, and that of course is marked. And now what I wanted to do was just take out as much as we can, which is 2 dark matter blocks. We don't have enough to actually make this, but we are very close. We just need to make 2 more, which will just take more time. We just need to make more of these things. So we'll be doing that next time because I don't have enough time to keep going right now. We've been going for quite a while, but we have a lot of good stuff made already, so I'm very happy about that. I would like to have a better food though. Can we make our golden carrots marked? Yes, they are actually. So let's put in those things and also mark golden carrots. And then I'm going to just take out a bunch of them because I think this is a good food source, right? This is like probably one of the best things we can get right now. And that's good. There we go. Great. I wonder if there's water. There must be water in the other world, but I wonder if there's a way to catch in this overworld. We'll find out later. It should be fine. But looking at everything, that's a good start. I'm very happy with this. Is there anything else we just finished? Oh, we made dark matter. That's true. So we can go to the dark matter flower power, which is actually this one. We got the MK2 and the MK3. So we got some pretty low level ones, but of course we can go try and buy more. In this crate there are all the way up to, there's 1, 2, 3, and 4 are the options you can get, so that's not bad. And then of course we can start getting these things. I wonder what happens if I get this. Is it gonna toss it in the world, or is it gonna give me an egg? Oh, I just got it. So all we're gonna do is kind of just grab these things. So I'm gonna grab all these chickens out of here because I can buy them really easily, very quickly. So we're grabbing the flint, the nether, the stone, and all of these things that are here. Oh, I think I actually collected more of those. Oops. Okay, these might not be exactly necessary, but we are going to put them in here just in case we need them later. All right, but with that, I think that's the end of today's episode. I hope you guys enjoyed, and if you did, then consider subscribing and sticking around because this has been a lot of fun. I'm very excited to actually continue this. It should be very easy and very interesting to do this. I'm going to try and focus on some building stuff. Once I get more materials to actually build with, I'll go to the mining dimension later and collect more resources just to kind of mess with. But I think we're doing pretty good for a start. And why is the camera not centered on my face? That's a little weird. I guess it's because I'm shifting. It doesn't track it. Interesting. But anyways, yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, consider sticking around. There'll be more episodes of this sometime soon, but I'm hoping you guys like the new format and new stuff that's coming out. I mean, I'm enjoying the Vanilla Plus series as well. That'll be continuing for sure, but this is something I've been wanting to do for a little while, just to make a new modded series in the Skyblock. So I hope you guys enjoyed. Consider sticking around and leave a comment down below if you have any interesting ideas for builds and things. And yeah, I'll see you all in the next episode. See you guys then. Bye.